Alright, so as you already know, Sonic Origins is the upcoming Sonic game that's coming out on June 23rd, 2022, and everyone is hyped for it. And by everyone, I mean everyone who does not want to get murdered by Sonic to it. I'm joking, okay? People are hyped for Origins, people are very excited for Origins, okay? There's no criticism whatsoever, we're all hyped, okay? I've already pre-ordered the game, don't say I'm being negative, okay? That being said, Sega has been known to have a very segregated marketing schedule, which usually means that if Origins is the thing coming out next, to them Frontiers basically doesn't exist. If they were a mother with 2 children, they basically had one hand, essentially. One child have to sit on the floor. That's basically what's happening right now. Frontiers on the floor. Origins getting cradled right now. So naturally, this has led people to wonder if we are going to be seeing news soon and what we can expect with Frontiers. Are we going to see Frontiers gameplay before Origins comes out? Because I mean, June is like the new season, right? But Origins isn't coming out till near the end of June. Are we gonna have to wait till after the 23rd of June to see Frontiers gameplay? Has the game been delayed? No, it hasn't. Don't worry. Nonetheless, we're gonna discuss all of that. But if you have subscribed to the channel already, please make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers and hopefully 70,000 subscribers before Sonic Frontiers comes out. I just want to say thank you for the last video that performed real. I didn't expect the video to perform that well. Like, it performed amazingly, almost 70,000 views, and like, I don't know like why no other Sonic tubers covered it. Like maybe they were asleep that day or they were getting some pussy. Either way, I guess I'm happy for you. Anyway, back to Frontiers. There has been a store page leak that we're going to dissect. But first we have to discuss the state of the game, and this comes from an article from Nintendo Life, and it says here, Sega to share Sonic Frontiers news update soon. It's still set to come out this holiday. One game we're eager to learn more about is Sega's upcoming release, Sonic Frontiers. Right now, we know it's coming out in holiday 2022 and will be an open zone experience. The story is also reportedly penned by Ian Flynn, head writer of IDW's current Sonic the Hedgehog comic. Now, in the new season of the Sonic official live stream, Sega of America's social media manager Katie Trzanowski, I'm so bad at pronouncing names, has been asked when more will be revealed. I'm guessing they spammed the chat of the Sonic official stream. I could only imagine the walls will spam. Where's the news? Anyway, teasing news about the next mainline Sonic project will be arriving soon, or at least at some point this year. I see a lot of people asking about Sonic Frontiers. We don't have news on Frontiers today, but don't worry, soon. It's still set to come out this holiday, so we will have news for you this year, don't worry. I mean, they had to do this same reassurance thing with Origins. I mean, this wouldn't be happening if they just, showed things at a timely pace, but As also mentioned, it's still also on track for a holiday 2022 release, so there's no need to worry about any delays or anything like that. The game was also apparently meant to be a 2021 release, but Sega wanted to improve the quality of the product. That was the initial delay that I talked about in the video from, I think it was start of 2022, when they basically said the game was supposed to come out at the end of 2021, but then they pushed it back a year to improve quality. We'll see if that actually does anything, but only time will tell, right? But now onto the store page leak. People have already been spreading information that Sonic Frontiers is a rated 12+ game in terms of the age rating, and this is a bit of Chinese whispers, so I don't want to say it's confirmed to 12+, but let's get into the store page leak. I was sent this by Alex Hedgefox, and it says, so somebody sent me listings for Sonic Frontiers on a Spanish website called Extra Life, which includes early listings for Sonic Frontiers, as well as the genre type of game Frontiers will be. And you can see there's screenshots of the Switch, Xbox, PS4, PS5, PC versions of the game, all on this website in Spanish. This would be the first time Sonic has dipped his toes into RPG gameplay since 2008's Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. But it should also be noted the original Sonic Adventure was conceived by Sonic Team to be an RPG, which is why the game includes hub worlds and NPCs you can interact with, along with side quests, missions, stuff that will be carried over to games like Sonic 06, Sonic Unleashed, and Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric. So perhaps this could be like 06, but on an even bigger scale, much like how 06 was like the original adventure, but on a bigger scale. So yes, if we go back to the website and use Google Translate to switch it to English, there's no like extra description or anything like that, but it just says RPG and gender. I guess that's supposed to be genre, but apparently it's gender, so I guess Sonic Frontiers pronouns are adventure/RPG. But there is a placeholder image, and you can see Sonic Frontiers, and they put 12+ on it. And this is the image that people have been parading around to say, yep, Sonic Frontiers is gonna be a 12+, which I don't know if it's gonna be a 12+. I mean, look, I would love for it to be a 12+, 12 plus, but like if you look at the same page, it also says a 7, which makes more sense because that's usually what these Sonic games are. They're usually 7s. So for it to be 12 plus on the placeholder image, maybe they're being a bit overzealous there. Personally, I just can't picture Roger pulling off a 12 plus Sonic game. Like when I hear a Sonic voice, it doesn't feel like a 12 plus. I get Colors flashbacks the moment I hear Sonic voice. I'm sorry. That being said, if it really is an RPG, maybe they are going to take the story in a more serious direction, right? I mean, it's an open world game. It's not going to be as lighthearted as like Lost World, right? Or something like that. Like Sonic and the Black Knight was a 12 plus for some reason. You would think that if it's going to be this big open world or open zone experience, that they're going to be like, yo, now is the time to go in, make this shit like really serious and deep. And like, I'm not saying it has to be like Shadow the Hedgehog edgy as the people like to call it or whatever, but for it to be something that has more depth, I would love for that to happen. I still don't think that will be enough to justify making it a 12 plus, but I'm not against the idea if they believe they could pull it off, right? But with it saying 7 on the same page, we can assume that it's some kind of placeholder shit. If we look at the same site, when you click on the RPG category, you can see the other games they've kind of lumped into there. You can see like Elden Ring, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Cyberpunk 2077, Dying Light 2, Outriders, Fallout 76. And yeah, just like Alex Hedgehog said, Sonic games have had RPG elements for years, even if they weren't fully RPGs. For it to be like an adventure style of game, like an action adventure game, but with RPG elements, like Unleashed had the RPG elements with the leveling up system. Also, RPGs tend to have a lot of customization of the character, which I guess Colors Ultimate somewhat, I don't know, Forces kind of had it with the Avatar. There's gonna be some kind of leveling up system. I think previous Frontiers leaks even mentioned something similar to like, you know, the skill trees that you get in a lot of these games with RPG elements. I mean, tons of popular games that wouldn't be considered RPGs have RPG elements mixed into them. So I don't think Frontiers is gonna be a proper RPG per se, but I definitely believe there's going to be elements of RPG games spliced into it somehow. Definitely some kind of skill tree, definitely some kind of leveling up system. But in terms of the story, I don't know if it's gonna be like multiple variant dialogues that change exactly where you're going depending on what you say. I feel like it's gonna be very standard from the story standpoint. Just there's one main story and then there's some side shit, but nothing that you can really manipulate heavily from a story standpoint. You know those kind of stories where they give you multiple options, but it all goes to the same thing anyway? That's probably the most I would expect from Sega when it comes to this game, but who knows, I could be wrong. Nonetheless, it's good to know that this game is not being delayed, because I mean, if the game was getting delayed or on the verge of being delayed, I don't think Katie would have said that it's not delayed and we're still getting news, right? They would have just been silent on it and then we would have gotten a delay announcement. So it's good to know we're still getting Frontiers in November, but of course, I don't know when we're going to see news. I would expect June, but if they want to wait until after Origins to say anything about Frontiers, it could be July or at the very earliest late June. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, there's no E3, but we have Summer Game Fest and we're going to have like Xbox event and things like that. So I'm hoping for early June at the latest, but who knows? They might pull a wait for Origins to come out first kind of thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this situation. Sonic Frontiers news is reportedly coming soon. A store page is leaked and they're claiming that the game is an RPG with a rated 12 plus on PEGI. Do you believe it's a placeholder? When do you think we're going to get the news? Do you think we're going to get it early June? Do you think we're going to get it after Sonic Origins in late June or even July? Or do you think we'll somehow still get it in May? But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. We're at the 7-Eleven right now. We're moving fast. But that's all I have to say right now. So, Premy out.